Okay, so what we're doing is we're accessing the coil panel.
And this one?
Yep, there's 4 screws on this particular one. Sometimes you'll need to take the flue off, but if you don't need to, sometimes it makes it easier.
Okay, this is this one.
Do you have an extension?
No, it's not the. I can reach it. It is. So that's it?
And there's one more screw at the bottom.
Bottom?
Yep. And this whole panel slide right up. Now that's an easy one because it's very rare to find.
Can I just put the? Do I take this off?
You can use the floppy. So let me use that big long floppy. You're gonna run it in there and pull the trigger. Try not to hit the coils too much because you can actually bend them.
All the way in the back?
Yep, go all the way in. What we're doing is we're going to start with cleaning the coils.
Is it supposed to be going down the side or?
Yeah, you should be able to get all the way into that box. So this box is your plenum box. And you should be able to get all the way into there. And then go ahead and pull the trigger. And you're going to do both sides all over the AC coil. Get underneath there as best you can. Okay, then you want to take your coil cleaner and you can mix your coil cleaner about 1/4 of the bottle of your sprayer and then the rest water. Shake it up real good and then just go ahead and treat the coils all over. And you want to find the side that the air is hitting and clean that side primarily.
Which is this side?
Which is your right side in this particular case.
The air is
Because
hitting?
the air is coming in from this direction. So it comes in from here, that's your return side. Comes through the blower motor, through the whole furnace, and then into the coils and out your return side. Or your supply side.
Is that all I need to spray it?
No, soak them down. And you can use a mist. They don't need to be heavily coated, but coated enough that you should be able to see what you're spraying on there kind of dripping.
Am I spraying the right area?
Mm-hmm.
Back in here?
Yep. Make sure you get the other side as well, because that should be a V-shaped coil.
The other side? This side?
Yep, so try and get in to your right. There you go. The nice thing about doing it this way is we have the unit still plugged in, cleaning. So it's drawing this through the supply side. So it's not just spraying. Pointlessly.
That good?
Yep. And then while that's working, go ahead and take the air lines and clean out the box and the roller.
What? On there?
Yeah, to that side. So you're gonna work on the return side now.
There, what about the wires and shit?
Just be careful. You can actually hold on to half of the.
Can I take the whip off? And just do it that way?
If you hold on to the whip about halfway up with your left hand, pull the trigger with your right hand. No, the whip itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, hold it about there so that when you, right there. So when you pull the trigger, it does agitate, but it's not gonna.
Can I just load out with air?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Once you get into the blower though, you and the squirrel cage, you do need that whip.
Well, I'll just do that first.
Yeah.
Is that the blower there?
Yep.
I'll go ahead.
They'll get very dusty. And you can run that into the return side of the vent as well. And then from there,
Blow the rest.
blow the rest out. Yep. You want to be mindful of the wires that you're not yanking on anything. And make sure you get all of that. Okay. Then from here, while the coils are still soaking, I would take a towel, put some of the coil cleaner on it, and hand wipe all that box. And make sure you get up into that squirrel cage where all the excess dust was built up on the motor. Yep, up on the motor itself. And typically I would hold 2 or 3 rags up in the attic with you just to make sure you have enough, because they get pretty dirty. Let me see that rag, Mike. As you can see, it gets pretty dirty.
It's pretty clean to me.
And just make sure that blower motor looks pretty good too. This is an area where a flashlight helps immensely.
I can reach it right now.
And make sure you get that whole blower or that whole inducer motor